Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 things you need to know before visiting Japan, one of my favorite countries in the world. Japan has a unique culture, amazing food, polite people, and so many things to do. But it can also be a bit confusing or intimidating for first-time visitors. So here are some tips to help you prepare for your trip and enjoy your time in Japan. Number 1. Keep your train ticket on you. Japan has an excellent public transportation system, especially the trains and subways. But you need to keep your ticket with you at all times, because you will be asked to show it or insert it at the beginning, during, and at the end of your journey. If you lose your ticket, you might have to pay a fine or explain yourself to the staff. So make sure you don't throw it away or forget it on the train. Number 2. Eat before you get on the train. Unlike some other countries, there are no vending machines or food carriages on the trains in Japan. So if you're going on a long journey, make sure you grab something to eat beforehand or bring some snacks with you. You can eat on the train, but be respectful and take all your trash with you when you leave. Number 3. Respect the rules and norms. Japan is a country of rules and norms that are very important for the society and the culture. Even as visitors, we should try to follow them and be respectful of the local customs. For example, don't walk while eating or smoking, don't tip in restaurants or taxis, don't wear shoes inside houses or temples, don't ask geishas for selfies, don't harass sacred deer, slurp your noodles, bow when greeting someone, and learn some basic Japanese words like hello, thank you, and excuse me. Number 4. Buy a data-heavy SIM card at the airport. One of the best travel tips for Japan is to buy a data-heavy SIM card at the airport when you arrive. This will save you a lot of hassle and money when trying to navigate around Japan. The street address system in Japan is very confusing and hard to follow, even for locals. So having a smartphone with navigation apps like Google Maps or Citymapper is essential. You can also use your phone to translate signs, menus, or conversations with locals. Number 5. Pack light and wear comfortable shoes. Japan is not a place where you want to lug around a huge suitcase or backpack. The hotel rooms are usually small and have little space for luggage. The trains and subways can be crowded and busy. And you will probably walk a lot when exploring the cities and sites. So pack light and only bring what you need. And wear comfortable shoes that are easy to slip on and off, because you will have to do that often when entering temples, shrines, inns, or restaurants. Number 6. Be aware of entry requirements related to COVID-19. Japan has been very strict about its border controls during the pandemic and has only allowed a few countries to enter with certain conditions. Before you book your trip, make sure you check the latest information on the official website of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan. You might need to provide proof of vaccination or a negative PCR test before departure and upon arrival. Number 7. Dress appropriately and be mindful of cultural norms. Japan is generally a conservative country when it comes to clothing and behavior in public. You should avoid wearing anything too revealing or offensive, especially when visiting religious sites or rural areas. You should also be mindful of cultural norms such as not pointing at people or things with your finger, not blowing your nose in public, not making loud noises or talking on your phone on the train, not touching people without their consent, and not staring at people who look different from you. Number 8. Enjoy the food but be careful with allergies or dietary restrictions. Japan has some of the best food in the world, from sushi and ramen to tempura and yakitori. You should definitely try as many dishes as possible and enjoy the variety and quality of Japanese cuisine. But if you have any allergies or dietary restrictions, such as gluten-free, vegan, or halal, you should be careful and do some research before eating anything. Many Japanese dishes contain ingredients that might not be obvious or labeled clearly, such as soy sauce, fish sauce, dashi, fish stock, bonito flakes, or pork. You can use apps like Happy Cow or Halal Gourmet Japan to find restaurants that cater to your needs, or use cards or phrases to communicate your preferences to the staff. Number 9. Be prepared for different weather and seasons. Japan is a large and diverse country that has different weather and seasons depending on the region and the time of the year. You should check the forecast and pack accordingly before you go. Generally speaking, northern Japan, including Hokkaido, has warm summers and very cold winters with heavy snowfall. Eastern and western Japan, including Tokyo and Osaka, have hot and humid summers but cold and moderate winters. Southern Japan, including Okinawa, has tropical weather all year round. The best times to visit Japan are spring, March to May, and autumn, September to November, when the weather is mild and the scenery is beautiful with cherry blossoms or fall foliage. Number 10. Have fun and be open-minded. Japan is a wonderful country that has so much to offer to travelers of all kinds. Whether you're into history, culture, nature, art, or entertainment, you will find something that suits your taste and interests. But Japan is also a very different country from what you might be used to, and sometimes you might encounter things that surprise you or challenge you. The best way to enjoy your trip is to have fun and be open-minded. Don't be afraid to try new things, ask questions, make mistakes, or laugh at yourself. You will learn a lot and have a memorable experience. That's it for this video. I hope you found these tips helpful and useful for your trip to Japan. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. And let me know in the comments what are some other things you want to know before visiting Japan. Thank you for watching and see you next time.